Okay, should be
Our
on.
mic's coming through.
Yep. Alright, so we're gonna be playing creative mode today, and I haven't played in this mode for 3 years.
I never played creative mode, so
Wait, why does this look kind of trippy? Are you flying
Fish Island or
around? We have
something.
to find each other.
how do I fly?
Click space 2 times. Oh, I already found like another portal.
I'm not flying.
Click space 2 times.
Oh, I think I see you. I press it twice, and it does this. Look at me. I'm behind you.
Can't do this.
No.
Wow, look,
Are you not
there's
telling me properly?
no, I'm clicking space twice. Projectile production? What does that mean? Wait, should I even be
Projectile
taking
means-
this? Okay, I'm not going to touch any of this. Let's just keep the world as it is until we finish building the world, and then we can play it. Click
I don't
space
even know.
twice.
I want to fly.
Is this creative just for me? No, this is creative mode. You should be able to do it.
Hold on, let me Google it. Maybe it's different for me. The hell? You're like Superman, and I'm like a regular hell.
Wow, but
how
what
to
a
fly.
cool place to spawn in. Right in front of the portal. Wow, flying's great. I always play this in creative mode too. You know, if Max joins, he's gonna automatically be joined into this world. I think Max would have a really good time. Wow.
Maybe it's different on a Mac.
No, it's still double space 2 times.
They said press it quickly. I did.
Look.
You hear me? I
What's
hate
it-
this, man.
What's it like being that pathetic?
I'm gonna log
Right?
off soon. Bye. Bye, Superman.
Wait, how come you can't? Wait, something's wrong. How do I Google this? Let me Google why this isn't working.
I'm like triple tapping everything.
Maybe only the creator can? Let me see. Can other
Creator?
players
What are you, God?
fly in Minecraft creative mode? Creative mode gives
Feels like
players the
I'm flying.
ability to fly. To activate flying, double tap the jump key.
I'm gonna type in.
For
I
most
can't
Minecraft
fly
versions, all you need to do is
Minecraft.
press T to open the window and type any command using the Mayfly command. Oh, / ability at player. Okay, I think I have to enable this for you. Okay, let's do this. Magic trick. What is this? / ability? Oh, it's not a thing. It's red, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Holding time. Yeah, no, that's not working. Ability? How do I fix this? World options? Oh. Creative mode. Is that why? Difficulty peaceful. Monsters are off.
I'm gonna disconnect.
Done.
Say it.
Okay. It should work this time. Okay, you should
I
be
fell
able to
down
fly.
and hurt myself.
Try double click. Why? I don't understand why we can't do this. Just like do here. Just click.
I did.
Oh, that's so weird.
Look, listen.
I can't hear anything, but oh my god.
Do it.
How do I fix this? And there's a / something supposed to help him fly. Also it didn't exist.
Or
So
if is the controls for? Oh, I can fly.
you can?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Wait, where are you?
I don't know, but I'm flying. Finally.
How does it feel to fly?
So cool.
Where are you?
I could fly. I don't know.
So-
I'm in the air.
Okay, so
Okay.
do you see a little lava down there where the sand is?
Yeah, I see like a big. Oh, there's another lava area.
Oh no, it's small. The one I see is small.
Oh, small.
Okay, never mind. Let's...
Holy crap. This is cool.
I know. I love playing creative mode.
Yeah, I never experienced creative mode.
So basically what we're trying to do in this world that we created is just to build a world before we can start playing survival. Like building houses and villages, maybe a little community first. Wow, I'm in a swampy area. Are those cows? Yes, they're just
Like when the game
swamp
started,
cows.
I was already like feeling defeated. I was like, that's
Yeah,
not gonna
I
work.
felt pretty
Tap,
defeated
tap.
too.
I was like, tap tap. Oh! I was like, I'm flying. It was pretty cool.
Okay, I'm just gonna give you my coordinates, so you're gonna have to come find me.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
wow, this is so
as-
different.
I'm
like,
as
being able to
high
fly.
as where the clouds are. My coordinates are... Why is my coordinates not working?
Oh, I
There.
see a portal.
60 191 187.
I should write that somewhere. Hold on. Okay, you said 60 what?
60 191 188.
188. Yeah. 60 191 188.
Oh, I also want to show you something cool.
Oh crap, I'm far from you.
Okay, so if you click E, you'll notice that's also very different. It'll show building blocks. You can literally pick anything that you see here and start building. Unlimited
Ooh.
material. What is
Wow.
that? I'm on a cliff. What is that? So there's a lot of new like elements to this game that I haven't seen before. I haven't played this game in like 3 years. But I also haven't played it in creative for probably more than 6. So I haven't seen a lot of these. I also eventually want to lay out mods so it looks prettier. What is that? Are those monkeys? I've never seen these animals before. They're toads! Oh my... Oh, it's so cute! Hi! I don't know what to feed it. Oh my god, that was so cute. Are you on your way here?
60 188. I'm at 60.
Uh-huh. What's your
okay,
coordinates? So I
60.
can meet you halfway.
Okay. Hold on, let me get out of this hole.
Why are you in a hole? Wait, what's your coordinates?
I'm not a. Okay, let me. It is. I'm like 70 105 negative 107.
70 105 negative
107.
Wow, this is beautiful.
Finally, I can fly. It is beautiful.
Whoa. Negative
I'll look
107.
around. Yeah.
Are you on the floor?
I'm in the air.
-1. Oh, I see you. Look up.
Up there.
Yay,
Hello.
finally.
I feel like we're superheroes.
Yeah.
Hello there.
Oh, what's that movie? There's a movie where there's like 3 or 4 friends who find this alien stone and it gives them superpowers. And they just fly around playing
Alien
baseball
stone.
like this. Yeah. One of them ends up dying.
Oh, is it called Jumper?
No. I forgot what it's
Oh.
called. Is this a random island on the
Yeah.
air? That is very odd.
I noticed these areas, they look so different.
Oh, that's
than
because I
survival.
set the setting to like extreme. I'm sure it's not called
Oh.
extreme, but like the mountains are like 1,000 times taller, you know, and it's just crazier. I made it like this. Maybe I shouldn't.
That's cool.
Should I restart the world?
Oh, this is cool.
Because this does kind of make it harder
It's
for us
like-
to build.
Does it?
I don't know. Maybe we'll just keep playing it like this.
It feels very grand.
Let's go fly around together and look for a space that's good to start a home in.
Yeah, let's make a house up here.
No, I kind of want to have it on the floor. So when we switch it to survival, if we ever do,
Oh, you could switch it.
yes.
Now that's cool.
Yeah, the floor is kind of extreme. Maybe I should change it back. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm deleting this world.
Okay. I'm out. That was beautiful though.
Oh, that's not what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I'm glad you were able to fly it because it was
love it.
frustrating.
Yeah.
New
I was
world.
like, man, this. I was like, this thing has a glitch, man.
Oh yeah, so we were playing on
think it did glitch.
amplified. Reset world. Okay.
That was cool though. I
yeah.
never saw Minecraft like that.
Wait till you start building and you have unlimited resources.
Oh my god, so awesome.
I'm hungry. I kind of want to make tteokbokki.
Oh, you want to make yourself?
Yes.
Interesting.
I need tteokbokki.
I want tteokbokki too. I haven't had that in forever.
I'm hungry. I've been eating all day though.
I ate a big ass meal and I'm still hungry.
What did you eat?
Salmon with rice and avocado.
Ooh, avocado.
And, yeah, and nakrijat.
Ew.
Love that stuff.
Yeah. Okay, it should be fine. Look at
Can't
this
wait for
drawing.
tomorrow. Okay.
Good
Here
job.
we go.
Can you hear me chewing?
Nope.
Okay, good. Oh wow. Is it always normal to be spawning next to a portal?
I guess.
There's gold on top of it. Oh. Why can't I fly?
Discord?
What's going on?
No, I can't fly either. Why do you keep doing this?
Let me try correct this. I don't know
Oh
what's
my-
going on.
First, only you can fly, and I can fly. Second time, we both fly. The next one, we both can't fly.
Let's see. Oh, I don't know why it's back on survival.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
Come on,
PvP. I'll keep it on just to keep things interesting. Okay. Hopefully I don't have to restart it again, but try exit and
Yeah.
come back.
Okay. Been having a lot of technical difficulties today. I don't think it's her fault. There's something with the game.
Oh no, half of it is
Or
definitely
maybe
my
it's her
fault.
fault.
Oh my god.
I can't fly, man.
um.
Somebody took my superpowers. I was ready to fly, and we're both jumping up and down like idiots.
Oh my gosh, I don't know why it's not working. Ugh, so. Okay, I can fly now. Hopefully, you can too.
Oh man. Okay, let's see. I can't! Oh my god. About to lose it right now.
Okay, let's try this one more time.
Connecting to the realm.
Oh my god.
Okay, loading terrain.
I can't jump.
I can't fly!
I don't know what's going on.
We can't. We didn't start one actual game.
I
'Cause
know.
we can't fly.
Okay, can you fly?
No!
Why is this
Why is this happening?
happening?
Okay. Gotta go in.
Please. Please tell me you can fly.
I can't. I'm still jumping like an idiot.
Gosh, this is
Do
so
what you did last
annoying.
time, whatever reset it is.
I literally just reset it. Reset the world. I'm so nervous.
Yes!
Can you fly?
Finally.
Yay! Okay, let's try flying around. Let's go.
Yeah.
Which way? This way? The other road was pretty nice.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a big hole here.
So, are there not animals, but are there monsters here?
Nope, this is peaceful mode. We do not have to worry about monsters. Wow. This is a whole cave. It's a whole dungeon. It's a whole world.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, cool.
Is there an exit?
Wow.
Ow, ow. Oh, I flew into a lava. Is that it?
Oh, the lava's spilling over now.
Wow. Okay, let's exit. Is it this way?
How do I exit?
I don't know. I re-lost. This is not the exit. I think we're lost in here. Oh, is
Like, I barely see anything.
that's not the exit. Oh my gosh, did we really just get lost?
I'm trying to find a way out of here.
Whoa,
crap.
this place goes real deep. What is this? What is this? What the? Oh my god. What is this?
Oh crap, I hit a dead end.
Wow. I don't know what any of this is, but this place looks really, really cool. Wow, what is that? Whoa, so trippy. Is it because I'm on creative mode that I don't get damaged? What is this though? I want to know what it is. I don't think I can collect any item either. Oh, okay, that part sucks.
How do I get out of here?
I don't know, but I found this super
like
cool place.
trapped.
Me too. Okay, I need to make the screen brighter.
Oh,
Okay.
it is kind of cool to explore this area.
Okay. Oh, there you are.
Where are you? You see me? Oh, hello.
Um, gosh, it's so dark in here. Okay, another exit plan. We just start digging straight up. Oh, or follow a water source. There we go. Find where the water's coming from. Yeah, that works. Just go up a waterfall. I'm just gonna start digging up. There we go. I'm out.
Oh, hold on. What the hell am I? Oh, there it is.
Why is it so
Oh
dark?
my god.
Oh, I'm free. Wow. That was really cool though. That was actually pretty crazy. I didn't know that kind of a biome existed. Like a huge cave. And it had like Pokemons in there.
Now I'm stuck in this water area.
Just start hitting the blocks upwards and you should be free.
Okay.
Waiting for you to pop up somewhere.
There we go.
You're out?
Yeah.
I don't see you.
I'm gonna try to fly a little lower. I'm where like the big water area is outside.
Oh, I see you. I'm right behind you. You're looking at a lava fall.
Yes.
All right.
Where are you?
Can we hit each other?
Yes, I think you have PvP on.
Oh, but we don't
Which
get,
means player versus player.
We don't take damage though. Okay, let's go travel and look for lands we can like build on. Which direction did we come from? Let's go that way.
Something's wrong with my audio today.
Your audio sounds
like...
fine. Oh yeah, it is a little crackly. It does a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know why.
You should make your own skin. Because the default skin is so ugly.
Oh yeah. Thanks for letting me know how ugly I am.
Anytime.
You're like moonwalking in the air. It's so funny.
Where's the sun? Okay.
Pretty damn cool.
The sun is setting that way. So should we go where the sun sets or rises?
I don't know.
Do you want to see the sunrise every morning or do you want to see the sunset every night?
That's an interesting question.
I think sunsets.
Maybe sunrise. Okay, fine.
So which one?
It doesn't matter to me, to be honest. I really don't care. We said it like at the same time. I was like, okay, you know what? I don't care.
Okay.
Where'd you go?
Let's keep going.
Oh, there you are.
I feel like sunsets are more beautiful in this game.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I changed my mind. Let's go this way.
Oh my.
Wow, I didn't realize how big the snow biome is. Is that a fresh new waterfall? So strange, it just started to flow now. I wonder what started it. It's just out of... Oh, it's snow melting. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, the sun is setting. Yay, I think we're slowly escaping the snow.
It looks like I'm in space, but then the world is opening up.
Yeah.
Pretty damn cool.
Whoa, what is that? You can see all the lights underwater. Whoa. There's a temple. Okay, I'm gonna wait for you here. I want to give you my coordinates. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
and boil some water for tteokbokki. My coordinates is
Okay.
wow, -2737. Okay, well, I already went ahead and started looking at this place.
Yeah.
I think this is the place where you can breathe underwater because of this special castle. And usually there it's really hard to like fight off the creatures here. I think I've been here once, like 3 years ago.
Oh, okay, I'm here. There you are.
Look at this castle. Come here. So usually this is where like there's like these pufferfish monsters that are attacking you. You have to like fight them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I don't really know what you're supposed to grab here, but this is one of the cool.
Just-
This is one of the cool. Hey, don't break things in here.
I just want to see what these are.
You can't even grab the
Oh, look at this
materials
old-
playing creative mode,
Oh, really?
unfortunately. Yeah, I wish we could, but I guess there's really no point. I wanted to check out.
I see you.
I don't know what this place is. Wow. Treasure map. Okay, I'm just gonna take that. Does it do anything? No. But I'm gonna take it anyway. Yeah, I just wanted to check out. Oh. This place. Am I stuck? Okay. It's like a castle underwater.
I've never seen stuff like this in survival.
Yeah, it's probably because we don't really go adventuring. Oh, there's a fishing rod. I kind of want to leave things untouched, just so that maybe we can go and discover these things eventually.
Yeah.
Even though I just took a map. All right, let's head back. That's where the sun rises, so we have to go where it's setting. Let's head straight for the moon. Oh, I guess the sunrise is also really pretty.
It is. Look at that.
Wow.
I love it.
Too late now.
It's so
Whoa, look at these
beautiful.
mushrooms.
That's cool. So cool.
Okay, keep heading towards the moon. I'm gonna go check in the water. Be right back. We are boiling water for some food. It'll only take a few minutes. Are you back, Odeng?
I am.
Okay. Okay, should I unmute and start? Where's my napkin?
Wait, were we muted?
Mhm.
Oh,
What were you talking?
I swore I heard some sound come on the Twitch stream.
Really?
Or maybe you just muted yourself. Or not mine too.
Oh, actually, we're not muted.
You We're live on stream now.
Oh, oops.
Because when I came in, I thought everything was muted. You know, the mic is like in my face, and
Yeah.
I'm just blowing the crap out of my nose. And then I heard it on the Twitch. And I was like, wait a minute.
Oops. Oh, that's so funny.
I was like, damn it, she didn't mute. And then I went on mute on my own computer.
I swear, I remember in my brain, I was like, okay, I'm gonna put it on mute. Yes, I didn't. Well, I made tteokbokki. I made tteokbokki in a cup. Oh, it's hot.
Mm.
I hope I just kind of threw random stuff in there, so I hope it's not that bad. But let's get back to playing. Ooh, the Mushroom Island. Is it traveling this way? Yes. So I'm gonna fly right over the Mushroom Island just to see. Wow. Oh, are you seeing the mushrooms?
Cool.
Mushrooms.
It's so cool.
Are they called mushrooms?
Oh, look at those cows.
They're so cute. Hi.
What the hell?
Oh, they're so cute.
They're like infected.
Yeah. Oh my god, look at the baby. Oh, hi. Hold on. Let me. Wheat. I need wheat. I wish there was a search bar.
It's made ramen with egg and cheese.
Ooh, sounds good.
I used to not understand adding cheese, and then when I started doing it with you, I was like, it's so good.
Do I have to do this every time?
I get it now.
Oh. Do I have to do this every time?
We do.
Wheat. I'm trying to give myself some wheat. Isn't it called wheat? Is it something else? Is it hay?
Oh no.
Is this all I can give myself? I want to give myself some. Oh my gosh. Never mind.
Wheat.
I'm trying to give them
just
some
pigs
wheat.
Don't eat wheat.
Yeah, but these aren't pigs. These are cows.
Oh yeah, I know.
I
was
wanted
gonna say
to.
cows take him.
I was trying to feed them, but I can't. Oh well. All right, let's head. What way is this? East. I don't know. So basically, again, we're trying to find some nice green land so we can settle and start building a beautiful home in.
Even though we didn't build anything yet, it is nice, like, flying around. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
I know all the graphics are like blocks and pixelated, but it's still beautiful.
Is that land I see? Yay.
Oh, shut up.
I think this tteokbokki needs more sugar. Wow, look at all this greenery. There's pigs.
Beautiful. I did want to talk about some interesting ways I got disciplined as a child. So, you know, I'm Korean, and you know, Asian parents, they're like super strict. Not always strict, but if you disappoint them, they get really angry, you know? And
Not healthy at all.
yeah. And they really care about their kids getting good grades at school, you know?
BRB.
That's like, yeah. That's like the most important thing. Like, you gotta have good grades. If you don't, you're a failure. And they get so mad at you. Sometimes they beat you, you know? Actually, most of the time they beat you. And then, I used to get beat a lot. And one of the strangest ones, this wasn't even beating. This one was like a punishment. Like, my mom and dad, they would get me and my sister, get in the car, and then they're yelling at us like, "You're gonna live with the homeless. If you don't want to try, you're gonna end up like them, and you could live with them." And then me and my sister were like, "Mom, Dad, no, we don't want to go there."
I think I know where this
then-
is going.
They pretend to pack our clothes. Put it in your backpack. And we're putting clothes. They're making us do it ourselves. So we're in our closet and we're crying like while we're packing our clothes in our backpacks. And then we're wearing it and we get in the car. And then my dad drives to Skid Row. Skid Row, if you don't know, it's in LA. It's very famous for having a huge homeless community. And
That's
it's
so bad.
dirty. It's so dirty and crazy. If you ever go to LA, you pass by it, you'll be shocked how dirty it is.
Yeah, like you're in a
And
car and you
all the-
drive by, you can if the smell gets in your car, it's nasty.
Yeah, and you see homeless people everywhere, and they look like zombies walking around. Like, it's crazy.
Very apocalyptic
you know,
vibes.
and yeah, and then my parents would drive us there, and then they would make us get out of the car. Two little Asian kids with backpacks, and we're like, Mom. And then they close the door, and they're like, "Live with the homeless,"
Oh my
and they're
god.
driving off. But
Traumatizing.
and then sometimes we're like trying to open the car door, but it's locked. We're like, "Oh, I'll do better in school." And then my parents are opening the window and yelling, "Oh, you live with the homeless." And then they do this for a little bit, and then we're just like, okay, we'll do better, we'll do better. And then they stop the car, they open the doors, and then we enter, and they're like, So sometimes they did that to us. How crazy is that?
I didn't the same thing or something very similar happened to me, but it wasn't for bad grades. It would be when I would fight with my sibling. When we would argue and we don't stop, like every time we fight and my mom has had enough, she'd drop us off. She'll drive to a random curb. I wasn't living in California at the time, so it wasn't like Skid Row at all. It was just like a random street, and she'll street park the car, get around the car, and open the passenger seat, which is where me and my brother would be. And she'll literally drag us out, and my brother would be crying like, "No, please, I'm sorry, we were fighting." And I was a little bit more bratty, I'm prideful, so I'm just sitting there like, I'm not scared. And my mom would always start with my brother first. She'll grab his ankles and drag him out of the car, and he'll be holding onto the seatbelt so he can like latch on.
Oh my god.
And then if the seatbelt is like not enough, I'll hold onto his hand, so it's as if he's falling off a cliff and I'm holding onto his hand. Except it's my mom.
So typical.
I know. So she'll like drag him out. Eventually, of course, my mom would win because we were only like 8 years old, 9 years old. Once he's out of the car, she'll come over to my side. I get dragged out, and then she leaves. She just books it. So she leaves us on the block by ourselves, and we're kids, 8 years old. We don't know anything about the world, and so we're scared. We just stand there quietly like, okay, looks like we're homeless now. Where do we go? So we'll just stall there for a few minutes. My mom just makes a trip around the block and comes back and says, "Get back in here. Stop fighting." And we'll just drive home in silence.
Man,
Why
you might be
is it
the
normal
only-
for Asian parents to traumatize kids like that? Dropping us off in the
you
middle of
might
the street.
I've told this story to other people, and maybe I haven't talked to enough Koreans, but when I talk to non-Koreans, they're like, "What the hell? That's a little crazy." And then I'm like, "Dang, are my parents crazy?" And then you're the only other person who shared a very
Really?
similar story to mine.
Yeah.
It's just so hilarious. Like now when I think about it and comparing to other people's reaction, I guess it's pretty funny now, like thinking about it. It's like, what the hell?
I mean, it's so ridiculous because that is so traumatizing for a child to be ditched on the street. For you, because you
Yeah.
weren't smart enough, and for me, because I'm arguing. Which is normal, by the
It
way.
is-
Like, instead of
yeah, now that
teaching.
I think about it,
Mhm.
yeah. Now that I think about it, I actually think it's a terrible thing to
That's
do. You're kind
horrible.
of putting this idea. It's like you're pranking them, like the parents are gonna abandon you. Goodbye. You're on your own. Imagine how scared a kid would be. Like they don't know
Yeah.
anything. Like, oh my god, my parents are gonna abandon me.
Yeah, and I think it sends the wrong message to children because since you were abandoned and pretty much, oh my God, look, a village. But since you were abandoned and thrown out to live in Skid Row because you were like considered stupid by your parents, now in your mind you think you're only worth, what is it? You're only valuable to your parents if you're smart. You know what I mean? Like it sends the wrong message. So
Yeah.
you're probably thinking, if I don't get good grades, my parents won't love me anymore and all that stuff, which is very
Yeah,
wrong.
and imagine if you do it to the wrong kid, how much it would ruin this kid for the future, like psychologically. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I was very stubborn, so I never that didn't really affect me personally because I did start running away from home at a very young age. But
Oh Lord.
I'm saying it's just not helpful because if she throws you out onto the streets because you got bad grades, that doesn't help you get better grades. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when I get thrown out of the streets for arguing with my brother, of course, we're not going to stop arguing. We're still going to argue because we're kids and we don't know how to communicate. Like the thing the parents should have done was to just communicate with the children and teach how to work things out without fighting. But no, we just got kicked to
Yeah.
the curb. We got
The
kicked out.
problem is a lot of times they don't come up with the actual solution, so you're like, oh, I
Yeah.
see why this
It's-
could be
it's not
bad in
helpful.
the future or whatever.
Yeah.
They just put fear and it's like a simple solution. It's like, oh, I'm gonna beat the crap
Like
out
trauma.
of them.
Why
or
don't we
scare the-
traumatize them into getting better grades?
Yeah, scare the living crap out of them too. And then they'll be like, I don't want to go through that again.
Oh my God, let's talk about
No.
beatings. Getting
Oh, crap.
beat
Let's
doesn't
not
help
beat them.
anything either.
Yeah, my dad used to beat the crap out of me, sometimes even for no reason.
Okay,
He's like,
that's
Yeah.
child abuse.
he was like, "You are." I was like, "Why?" I'm like a little kid, and I just get beat the crap out of.
Oh my
And
God.
then, and I'm confused. I'm like,
Oh my
My
God,
dad hugs me.
no.
I love you. I was like, "Okay."
What?
Came out of nowhere. Yeah.
Wait, so he'll just say, come here and then beat you up and say, I
There was
love
a
you?
there was a couple times that happened, and then
What?
there was one time. The one time I really remember was he came home after work. I guess he was really tired, and then my dad sat on the table, and then he I guess he was stressed up. I don't know. I'm a kid, and then my mom, you know, usually you would fill up like a cup of ice cold water for somebody, but she filled up a big bowl with ice and water, and I was very amused. You know, I'm like 4 or 5 years old, and then I'm like standing at the edge of the table. I'm like, oh, you know, and then my dad's drinking it, and he puts it down, and he's not even smiling. And I was like, Dad. He was like, what? Drink more. And then he's like, no. Okay, but you should drink more. And I just liked watching him drink because it's such a big bowl of water. I thought it was, I don't know.
Yeah,
kids
it's
get
an
fascinated,
innocent
you know?
thing, yeah.
And then my dad was like, what did you say? I said, just drink more water. He's like, come here. And he took me into him and beat the crap out of me
Oh my God.
like crazy. And then I was like,
Oh
and then I was
no.
just like beaten up, you know? And then he's like, you know why I did that? I was like,
Because I love you.
he's like, because I love you.
That is
And
such
then he,
a bull. Can I say the S word here? That
Bull
is such
crap.
bull. Oh my gosh. Did you ever talk to your dad about this? Is he aware that he
No.
used to do this? You should do it. You should talk about this with him.
so he beat up my mom too. Just he was just,
What?
he had no control.
Oh my
not that
gosh.
same night, but he would beat my mom too. He came home drunk and beat her and stuff. It was bad,
Oh my gosh.
and it was scary.
You should talk to your dad about this.
There were times where my dad was stressing out. He went out to drink. He came back home, and then my mom's like, you know, in the kitchen or something, and I'm sleeping, and I hear them yelling and screaming. He's like, I don't know what he's yelling about, but ah, and then I guess he slapped her, and then I hear my mom go,
Go what?
and I'm like, oh my god. I guess he slapped her hard,
Oh
and
my
then
god.
I hear from the kitchen like she
Oh
got
my
hit.
gosh.
And she's sobbing, you know. And then my dad's like, he's yelling. I don't know what he's saying, but then he started yelling, "Yeah, let's all die. I don't care anymore." And then I hear him turn on the stove like, tick, 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 "Yeah, we're gonna all die." And he's drunk and he's screaming, you know, and my mom's crying. I'm like, Jesus Christ, my dad is losing his mind. Yeah, that was so dark, you know.
Oh my
But my
gosh.
dad, he was such a problem, dude.
I'm aware,
Like,
but
it was
oh my
so
gosh,
bad.
I didn't know he was a wife beater too.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I don't know if I want to put this out in the world. But I mean, it's a past thing, and he's different now. But
I think
it was
someone
so bad though.
you should talk to about this with your mom and your dad, or maybe not in the same room, but no, is no one gonna talk about this in your family?
My dad's. I'm sure he's talked to my mom about it because every once in a while I'll hear him say, "I'm sorry," you know, for everything. You know, he apologized to everybody.
So he did wake
He
up.
might not say in detail. He did not say in
But he
detail,
knows what he
but I'm pretty
did.
sure he.
Yeah.
Yeah. He knows what he knows. He knows that we know what he's talking about. You know.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
sorry.
Did he say a sorry to you?
Yeah, he said sorry to me about, you know, not being a good dad.
About
And I could tell he feels really regretful, you know.
okay. Wow, your
Yeah.
dad is a lucky man for having a forgiving wife and child. If
Yeah.
that was me, I don't think I would have ever forgiven.
And sometimes, yeah, I keep exposing my dad. I wasn't planning to do this. Sometimes my dad, if he like couldn't handle it, whatever he's doing or taking care of the family, he'll just disappear and go to Korea and disappear for like 2 years.
2
Like he
years.
just doesn't want to do anything. He's like, all right, I don't want to take care of this family.
Oh my
bad.
god.
You're just like, bye. And my
Do you know
mom's
what he
just like,
did
"Oh,
in
well."
those 2 years?
I don't know.
You should ask
don't
this.
know.
You should ask your dad. Like, Appa, when you disappeared for 2 years, like, what were you doing?
He's probably just wasting money and getting drunk and stuff. Because he would, my mom told me, I didn't even know this, but my mom said when I was young, when I was a child, that was like, he didn't have a job for like 10 years.
Oh
Like
my
he would
God.
just borrow money and take money from people, and you know, and he would just use it up on gambling and drinking and stuff, you know, like, and if he was get stressed out, he'd just be like, I'm out.
Oh my God.
And yeah, he would just be stressed out and mad and like, you know, beat my mom and sometimes beat me. He was just so angry. And
Did he
angry,
ever
angry,
lay
mad
hands on your
person.
sister?
Only if she got in trouble and she did something stupid, but it was more like a discipline thing for her. Like
Oh.
he would try to be like, "Oh, you need to stop it," and he like hit her, you know.
Yeah. Speaking of saddling, I love this village. This place is beautiful. I don't really
Yeah.
like how there's just nothing in the next few blocks. So I want to fly around the
Yeah.
village. Oh, wait, you know, I should write the coordinates down for the village.
Alright.
But I did want to talk about beating your kids from our parents' generation. What is our parents' generation called? Boomers?
Yes.
So I don't know about American parents, but Korean parents, this is very normal for them to traumatize their children like this every time they do anything wrong. And I have to say my mom is very like kind and soft in nature, but she still like hit us when we would me and my brother would fight or we got bad grades. But it was definitely nothing near something where I would call it beating, like for you, and especially for no reason. I'd just have bad grades and then she'll be like, you get 20 hits. I'll have to lay out my hand in front of me, both hands, and then she'll whack my hand with like a back scratcher or something 20 times. It was very like disciplined. Like
Oh, I
it
got
wasn't,
hit
she wouldn't
by
just
back
beat me
scratcher so many
anywhere.
times.
Yeah, she wouldn't just use the back scratcher as a weapon to just beat the doo-doo out of me. She would strictly only hit my hand. A few times she hit the bottom of my feet or the other side of my hand, like the knuckles, which hurt a lot. But it was never a full-on beating. She never went for the head or the face. I've been hit in the leg too, but it was never like a crazy full body beating. And it was
Yeah.
always counted. Like, here's like, we'll have to count how many times I get hit. And if I don't lay my hands out, after she counts to 3, it'll just increase by 1 number. So my mom is not a very violent person, but she still did use the hitting method, because that's just
Yeah.
what was considered normal for their generation, and it's something she grew up with. So for our parents' generation, that was just all they knew. They didn't know any better.
And, you know, I think other people will be surprised, like that's very normal in Korean culture. But in my parents' time, the teachers did it to the students too.
Oh my gosh,
They
yeah.
crap out of the students, right? Smack him and stuff.
So in
Which
Korea,
is crazy to me.
teachers are allowed to hit students as a method of discipline. If you have bad grades or you cause trouble in the school, they're allowed to hit you. And this is the same for anything else, like taekwondo dojos. When you learn taekwondo and you don't do something right, they can beat you with a stick. Usually they'll make you do like a planking position, and then they'll whack your butt a few times. But of
The
course,
military thing.
do they do this in the military too?
Yeah, you balance on your head and your leg, and you're like
Ooh.
you're like in an L shape,
Mm.
and then they start smacking your ass.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
They do that in the military.
Because being disciplined by hitting is such a vague law, abuse was very, very common. A lot of students will be sent to the hospital. I'm sure there were a few cases of deaths too because of these brutal beatings. It wasn't until recently, like within maybe my generation, or not even my generation, Gen Z. Is that the next generation? Gen Z is the newest generation, or one next to mine. I think from their generation, hitting became a lot more toned down, and the laws became a little bit stricter, and they start to regulate the rules a little bit more, so there isn't so much child abuse. But it was such a problem for up until my generation and your generation. But our parents probably had it the worst.
Oh yeah, my dad said after he beat me, after he beat the living crap out of me, he'll kind of like, yeah, I love you and stuff, and then
Oh my
he'll
gosh.
tell me, you know, when I was young, my dad used to beat me too on my legs. He would beat it till it was actually bleeding at the end. He just keeps slapping it with a stick, and it gets bruised up, and then it starts bleeding.
That's
and he
so
would keep
sad.
hitting it even while it's bleeding. It was very painful. So what I'm doing to you is nothing. I'm like,
Oh,
okay.
I've heard that
He's, like,
story
justifying
so
it.
many times. So, like, that's the sad part. This is all they know.
Yeah.
I'm
And
glad
they literally don't see a problem with it.
they don't. And they think this is how you're supposed to express love and discipline for your children, when in reality, it just
Yeah.
traumatizes them.
Like they think that is like the requirement of raising a kid properly, you know?
You just beat the sense into them, I guess. Instead of giving them, like, some, what's the word? Teaching them how to do it correctly. There's no teaching, it's just beating. And then they assume that you'll get it.
Yeah, that's the lesson you're gonna learn. Like, oh, I know what to do now.
Yeah, like I
Ah.
never learned how to communicate or work things out when fighting with my brother, so we fought for the rest of our lives. There's turtles, because we were never taught. Yeah, and then or she'll be like, say sorry, you say sorry, okay, now we're good. No, we're not good. Like, we straight out had an unspoken war for like a whole year because we're both petty and we're both like bitter. So if like my brother would do something to me, and I'll keep it in my mind until I can get my revenge. And it just kept going on that way, even though we technically apologized, because that apology meant nothing. We were forced to apologize, but we both know we're not sorry. and we'd get beaten for it, which would fuel our anger for each other even more and just fight even more. It was just not helpful.
This one time, I got bad grades, and then I was getting beat again. And then I was like in the 5th grade, and I was getting beat so bad this time. And then the front door was kind of open, and then there was like a screen door, you know. So I guess he was hitting me, and I was like, every time he's hitting me, you know, super loud.
Oh no.
And it was like he was going so crazy on me. And then later, somebody's knocking on the front door of the house, like boom, boom, boom. And then my dad's like, oh, and he opens it, and it's like, I guess it's an old lady, a neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was like, I couldn't see it because, you know, my dad was blocking the door. And then I hear the lady like, you should be ashamed of yourself. How could you do that to your kid? You should be ashamed. And then
She's probably
my
not
dad's
Korean.
like, oh no. Yeah. And then he was like, oh no, it's okay. It's okay. No, it's not okay.
Oh no, it's
You should
okay.
be so ashamed. And my dad's like, okay. I stop. They're like, you need to stop. And then she just like yelling at my dad, you know. And then she walks away. And then my dad stopped.
He
And
really
then-
stopped?
Yeah, because he got distracted. No, just that moment. He's just like, okay, yeah.
I would think
And he
he'd
was
be
like,
like, you stay
go to
quiet,
school.
and then continue to beat you and tell you to just be quiet.
Yeah. Well, he was already kind of done because it was going on for so damn long.
Oh my
So,
gosh. I'm surprised
Yeah.
you're not violent for how you were taught how to love.
yeah, it didn't affect me in that way. Like, I don't want to cause violence on people.
Because that would usually
But yeah,
like
I
really mess
guess-
somebody up.
Yeah, I guess other people, when they go through that, it in their mind, psychologically, it justifies it later in life. Like, oh, I was raised like this.
I mean, yeah,
yeah,
like your dad
it's
is a
just
perfect
ingrained.
example. My mom is a great example too. Like our parents' generation, that's what they know. That's all they know, so that's why they do it. It's not because they really genuinely are evil people trying to hurt children. That's just how they were raised. So that's all they know.
Yeah, and you know, I'm pretty sure they just don't know what to do, how to handle it. So they're like, this is like the go-to thing, and you know what I realized, you know, when you're young and you're raised with your parents, oh, you just think like, oh, they're the adults and they're the ones
They
taking
know
care
what
of
they're
me, so they
doing.
know what they're doing.
Yes.
Yeah, and then as I got older and older, I realized
They
my
don't.
parents have no clue.
Yeah.
They don't know like anything.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
If anything, they know less. And I mean, not
Yeah.
less overall, but about a lot of things. And I think that's because it's hard to spread awareness about the right things or the wrong things when the internet didn't exist.
Yeah.
And there's less ways to find help in any situation back then.
Yeah, and they're already damaged themselves, and they're not doing anything to fix it either.
Oh,
And they just sometimes they get stressed out or depressed, and they just take it out on the family too. You know.
and my mom was not very healthy to me either. A lot of verbal abuse really messed me up as a kid. Geez, you know that story. It's not a very pretty one.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can't hate my parents for it because it's all she knew, and she doesn't do that anymore, and she knows what she did was wrong. Oh, and let's talk about communication. I think communicating in any situation where whether you're upset and you want to let the other person know why you're upset and what would make the situation better. I mean, people our age are still bad at it, but oh my gosh, it's become so much better now to just communicate rather than becoming more emotionally involved. And with anger, you know, you'll lash out or do stupid things because of like pent up emotions. But I think with the help of the
Yeah.
internet and everything, we learn how to just communicate before everything kind of just like blows up at once, which is something our parents do.
I see you.
Oh, you do?
I did not expect to bump into you. I
There
thought I was
you
going
are.
off my own.
Me
Place.
too. Okay, let's stick
Wow.
together and look for a place.
I was like, wait, who's that walking in the air? But yeah, communication
Yeah.
has always been awkward for me with my parents growing up. Like even like deep stuff, personal things, I just can never talk to my parents about. I just didn't want to talk to them about stuff, you know. So
Yeah.
sometimes I feel like they never fully know me. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Because I don't want to
There's
open up certain things.
it's weird because in Asian family households, there's that issue as well. Like parents and children, the interactions between the two is so different from American style of parenting and
Oh,
the
yeah.
relationship between the mother and child or parent and child. They're more like friends in terms of how it is in America, but in Korea, like they never talk about anything too personal. There's like this line,
Yeah.
unspoken boundary between what you can and cannot talk about.
And you're always a little bit afraid of making them feel like disappointed or you feeling shameful about something. It's just like it, it's it's kind of hard to talk in Asian families and Korean families.
Why are you going further away from
Like
the land?
I don't know, do you see this stuff in the underground and
Oh,
underwater? What is this?
I don't know. I'm free
Looks so
falling.
cool.
Let's check it out. Yeah.
Oh, it's just lava. I didn't even want to talk about girls in front of my parents. Like me, even my sister too. She would never talk about guys. It was very like awkward, you know. And then
It's
even
just
into my
forbidden topics to
20s,
talk about.
yeah, even in my 20s, I would never even talk about a girl I'm seeing or talking to. So they would just think like no girls are into me my whole life or something. I never bring a girl home. I never talk about anything about a girl. And sometimes, like, even if I am dating somebody, my dad be like, "Hey, Kevin, oh, crap." Like, hey, my son, um, you don't have a girlfriend or any girls into you? You like any girl? I'm like, no, I don't want any girl right now. You don't have a girlfriend? No. My dad's like, that's interesting. And then later, my dad told me that he discussed with my mom, wonder if our son is gay. It's like they really were wondering. It's like maybe I'm hiding in the closet because I'm never talking to any girls or interested in any girls. But they don't know that I've been seeing girls and all this stuff. I just don't want to talk about it with them. It's just awkward, you know? I like keeping that stuff private,
So
you know?
they don't know that you were a player, that you were the breaker of hearts,
They have no idea. They think I'm like
a saint.
uh, a gentleman, a good guy, this guy, which I am.
Came a
Oh
long
man,
way.
if they found out, they'll be so disappointed in me. My mom would probably be like, I never taught you that. I wonder if you got it from your dad. I did get caught with a girl in my room though one time, and my mom looked like she wanted to die.
Oh my god, why?
It was pretty like I went to a party and then getting drunk and stuff. And this girl was really into me, and I was like, whatever. All right, we're talking and stuff and having a good time. And then I was with my group of friends, and at the end of the night, we're all leaving. And then she like really wanted to come home with me, but I was living at my parents' house, and I was like,
How
oh, I
old were
live with
you?
my family. I was like 20, 1 or 2 or something. I don't remember, but yeah. So I said, oh, I live with my parents, and she's like, oh, well, I live with my parents too, so we can't go there. I was like, oh, where should we go? I don't know. I was like, okay, okay, you could come to my place. And I remember it was a Saturday night, and then I said tomorrow Sunday, my parents are gonna go to church in the morning, and they come back like at 1 or 2 p.m. So we'll leave when I hear them walk out. Okay, we're not gonna get caught or anything. I was like, nah, dude, they never come in my room. They assume I'm sleeping and they go to church. They've don't bother me at all. And then it was like, okay, which was true. They never like opened the door or anything on Sunday mornings. They go get ready for church and they leave the home. And then so she came over and we slept. You know, she was in my bed and we're, had the blanket over. And all of a sudden, I hear my mom knocking on my door.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, what the hell? They never come in my door on Sunday morning. And then I had to really cover her and hide her face and head. And then I'm just kind of like hugging her and holding that area.
Oh, this is
to
so
block
awkward.
it. And I'm like, oh, and then my mom's like right there because the door's over on that side. It's like, I forgot what she was gonna ask. It's like, oh, hey, do you need blah blah blah? Because well, I was like, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. Like, oh, okay. She goes out, and then she was like, the girl was like, did she see me? I was like, no, we're good. I don't know. That was the first time she came in. It's like the wrong time. All of a sudden, my mom opens the door again. But what I didn't understand is she never opens the door like that. And it's just the wrong day to do it. And she opens it. Oh, also, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, and I'm holding her again. But this time, like, her hair is coming out of the pillow. And then I'm like, and then my mom, I'm not looking. She's behind me. I'm laying down. She's at the doorway. I hear her say, Kevin, blah, blah, blah. And then she stops like, and then I know she's looking at the hair.
Oh no.
There's a girl. And then I hear her slowly close the door, walking outside. And I'm like, oh crap.
Oh my gosh.
She found out. In my head, I was like, why is she all of a sudden coming in so many times, And then I hear her talk to my dad in the living room, but I don't know what they're saying. I hear like, oh, my head. I was like, oh, and then, oh crap. And then I hear my dad coming, like walking, and then he opens the door and it's like, hey, come outside. I was like, hey, I'll be back. And she's like, are you in trouble? I'm so sorry. I was like, no, it's okay. Then I walk out and my dad's like, who is that girl? I was like, a friend. Like, is it your girlfriend? I was like, no, I don't have a girlfriend. Why is she here? Oh, cause and I had to make up a lie. Oh, she couldn't go back home because she got locked out and we're waiting for her sister to call and then she could go back home. So yeah, we're waiting for the call right now.
Oh my
And then
god.
I said you could just sleep here. And my dad was like, then you're supposed to let her sleep there and you come outside and sleep on the couch or something. You don't sleep on the same bed. I was like, okay, I didn't know that. Oh my gosh. This looks really bad, Yeah. And then my mom comes. He's like, you know what? I think I heard the bed go chicka chicka.
Oh my god.
I was like, no, we were sleeping. No, I'm pretty sure you guys were doing something. I can't believe you. I didn't raise my son to be like this. Oh my gosh, I am so disappointed that she's just like losing her mind.
Were you guys?
Huh? No, we didn't do anything. But and then she was like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna take her home. They're like, okay, hurry up. I was like, all right. And then I'm having the girl get her stuff. I was like, okay, we gotta go. And then it's like, did I say like hi and sorry? It's like, no, let's just get out. Okay. I dropped her off.
Just get out.
Like, are you really okay? I was like, are you really? She was like, are you really okay? I was like, yeah, I'm okay. I dropped her off. I come back. My dad already went to church. And then I don't know where my mom is. Oh, I see her in the living room. And she just like has her head down.
Oh no.
Like on the couch. And she just like so distraught and disappointed. Like, what has my son become? Kind of thing. And it was not a good feeling. And I was just like, oh crap. Yeah, that was the only time I got caught something like that. And was like, it felt like I committed a murder. It was so bad. But yeah.
I don't have any stories like
Okay.
that. I always follow
Where are
rules.
ya?
I don't know. I'm just following the sun. Where's the sun? It's this way.
Sun's up.
I'm following where it sets. But I always listen to what my mom says. She says not to do something. I will never do it. It was hard for me to sneak anything in or out. I never had friends anyway, so I had no one to sneak in anyway. But I never had my own room either. And I had high respect for my
Oh.
mom anyway, so she told me not to do something. I never did it.
Yeah, usually I didn't do stuff too. That one was like a very rare situation.
That's a lie.
It is kind of nice just floating around the whole area, like never ends.
Yeah.
Does Minecraft is it generated over like a global kind of structure, or is it just infinite? It just never stops.
I think it's global.
Okay.
Because there's coordinates. And you can always backtrack.
Alright,
But honestly, I'm not sure. I don't think it's infinite though. But yeah, after traveling a while, I think that little village area.
My stories with girls and hurting them and stuff.
Not physically.
Physically, but-
He didn't beat anyone.
we were talking about beating before, so
You just need to clarify.
I
You
would
mean
never
emotional
do that.
emotional trauma.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get into it today. I'm not sure when I want to get into it, but I will do that in the future. It's like I didn't know I would go through these kind of situations in my life, but I went through so much crazy situations, and I didn't know all the damage I would cause. But I pretty
Did you
much told
not-
almost all of them to Ducky.
You didn't know or you didn't care?
I didn't know where it would go. There were like, I'm sure this is gonna end bad. And
But you did it
always
anyway? Yeah, that's more like you
Yeah.
didn't care.
Yeah. But in the future, when I feel a little bit more comfortable, I'll start talking about those stories. And man, it's not just one or two stories.
Oh,
I don't
there's
even know
too
how many I have of them.
And I don't know if that's a good
And
thing.
I feel that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like,
But they're very they're very interesting.
oh man. And there's so many different type of situations too. It's like holy crap, but we'll get into that in the future. It's a part of my life where I'm pretty embarrassed of and not happy about. I have like a love-hate relationship with my people, Koreans. Like
Yeah.
what I do appreciate and admire about my people is they're very, very passionate and intense people, which
Yeah.
is both good and bad, to be honest.
Super like
But they
fire
also-
personality.
Yeah, and when they're really into something, they're so into it, and I get surprised. Like Koreans are really good at almost everything that they touch, which is shocking, you know. Like Korean media, entertainment, music, movies, even like the Korean shows are hitting Netflix so big, you know, and they're just very talented and creative, innovative, even technology, Korean phones, you know, it's like everything. Like we're killing it in everything, you know. But when it comes down to the actual people, man, Koreans have problems, man. It's so bad.
They
I
scam
recently
each
talked
other,
with a-
they rip each other off,
Yeah,
they use each other.
yeah, and I recently talked to a Korean guy, Korean American like me, and he says he loves going to Korea, but he could never live there because
That's how I feel.
society
It's
the
brutal.
pressure on it's they are so judgy that it's like the worst level of judgy ever.
Yeah,
you know?
it really is. Your whole worth depends on how much money
Unrealistic.
you make, who you know, who you're related to.
Yeah.
Big boat, right? Like.
Wait, oh dang, I think you should start streaming. I'm gonna flip my computer off. But I'll
Okay.
stay on the mic. Well, actually, my mic can't even.
I know, but I'm just saying.
There's 702.
I might not be able to go.
Okay.
I'd be game to go. I like being on boats.
Wait, I want to go to that coordinate first before I log off.
Okay, guys, that was a chill stream for tonight.
It was super chill.
Yeah.
Oh!
We'll try to do actual things later next time.
Oh no, I was trying to ring the bell and I just destroyed it.
It's a hard fucking job.
I want to put it back. I don't know how.
I'm gonna. Oh, sorry. They're like,
think-
who the hell is this girl in our village?
Just the croquettes, bro.
Destroying everything.
If you subtract the croquettes, I'm fine. Like, I don't even need Layla for the shorties. It's nice to have her, but like, I can do the shorties. The croquettes? The croquettes and eat my ass. Fucking frying them. And then roasting the unagi.
Okay.
All the dots, all the fucking dots.
I'm logging
Like,
off.
who rings on each one. I
There.
can't use that.
Bye-bye.
Bye. End scene.
Wait, how do I... Ta-da.
Then mute it.
Chris.
TTYL.